Well, good morning and a very warm welcome to chapel from me. The Lord be with you. For those of you who don't know me, I am the school chaplain. My name is Father Simon, and it's a joy to welcome you from me to Durham School this academic year and this term. And I very much hope to be getting to know all of you, particularly the new starters, over the coming year. If there's anything I could do to help you, or you fancy a chat, or you're struggling with your transition, please do get in touch. A good way of doing that is messaging me through the chat system in Microsoft Teams. I'll be really happy to chat with you if I can help you in any way at all. As we start this chapel service today, there are so many things that are going on at the moment. School will be so new to you. Our experiences of the last few months will all be very varied and different. And I think there's going to be quite a lot of feelings and thoughts that are going to be bubbling up inside a lot of us. How to make sense of the new systems, the new arrangements. How can we tackle school and friendships and learning in this new and slightly strange environment? I think we need to do our best to follow the tradition of Durham School and live with moral integrity, ambition, responsibility, and kindness. Kindness is such an important thing when we have all had such different experiences. Jesus told a story about kindness 2,000 odd years ago that's called famously the story of the Good Samaritan. If you want to look it up in the Bible, you can find it in the Gospel of Luke, chapter 10. But it goes something like this. There was once an A-level ethics student from the Caphonites who said to their teacher, what can I do to do the right thing? How can I live with moral integrity? How can I inherit eternal life? And their teacher, being a very wise person, it was probably Miss Black or someone like that, said, well, what does your textbook say about situation ethics? And the A-level student from CAFS looked up in the textbook and it said, well, Joseph Fletcher says that love is the supreme commandment. We should love our neighbours as ourselves. But who is my neighbour? So then the teacher told a little story. Once upon a time, there was a girl from Pimlico who was crossing the road, that little corner near the Grove, and was clipped by a car and left on the ground, bruised and in a lot of pain with a broken leg at the side of the road. There was nobody else around, but a few minutes later, a police car came zooming around the corner. The police officer saw her at the edge of the road, but had to rush off to another emergency and just left her there at the side of the road. A little bit later on, a teacher noticed her, but had to rush off to another lesson, and so pretended they didn't see her and zoomed off to that lesson. And then a little bit later, a girl from MacLeod saw this girl from Pimlico at the side of the road and in need of help. And the girl from MacLeod came along and helped her up and took her to go and see matron, and then came back to check on her after the next lesson to see if she was okay. The teacher told this story to the A-level ethics student and then said, well, which of those people was the neighbour to this girl? And they said, the one who showed her kindness. Absolutely, says the teacher, go and do likewise. This is what we are called to do at this circumstance, to offer kindness and compassion to one another. May we go and do likewise today.